trying to be a wife.
Yeah,
Trying to take on the position of someone that has lost her.
Oh, you can't do that. Your arm is hurt, girl. How you gonna bend down there? Okay. Get one of these little
No, that was good. It was beautiful.
I'm hurt, and I'm sad for my little cousin because they don't have nobody now, not no parents. So it ain't easy. Not no mama nor no daddy. Then there's us on the other hand that ain't got her for something that doesn't make no sense. We got to take a loss.
My first name is Shonteze Williams, Williams, Senior. I'm a resident of Los Angeles. She was my baby sister. She was our little firecracker, you know. She stood for what she believed and faced the consequences for what she believed. She was determined and she was focused. Had she made mistakes? She's made mistakes, like many of us have made some type of mistakes. But at this moment, at that day, at that time, she was working, she was a paying taxpayer, and she was trying to provide for her family. To have a misagreement with the car salesman of this car company here, and for it to lead to her dying is unacceptable. Is unacceptable. Our lives will never be the same. She is, you know, she moved here thinking to have a better opportunity for her kids, but not to be there to pick her kids up, not to be there for her kids. I think right now, what it'll be like when we actually have the kids tonight or tomorrow. What will that be like? What do we tell her? You know, she had an appointment to see her dad tomorrow. Well, guess what? She won't be there to see her dad tomorrow as he goes through his chemo. To be one to forgive, so I definitely forgive him, but I also understand that for every action, there's a consequence. The one thing I would say to the deputy is that I pray for him that he doesn't have to face such a situation again. I pray for him that he finds peace. I pray for him that he can come forth and tell the truth. If the truth was, you know, I mean, the circumstances from what we have seen so far, there were bullet holes in the side and in the window of the car, of the side of the car, not in the windshield, but in the side of the car. That, you know, kind of draws some questions for me, you know. Of course, they can say that based on we're family, we can be biased to the situation, but allow someone that's not family to make a decision. If I shoot from my side, there was an opportunity that I was no longer in danger, you know. And she was very happy when she first purchased the car. After having the car a day or two, she found that the car had some problems. She coming back to have those problems addressed, and at some point, the conversation went somewhere. She was in a conversation with another family member on the phone. The family member told her, just get in the car and leave. You know, the owner or whoever it was, the employee in which she was dealing with here, provoked, agitated, disrespected, act unprofessionally to her, and caused it to go to wherever it went. To call the law enforcement and say there was assault, I don't know what happened at that point. But the facts is she's not here. She's not here to tell her side of the story. That's the facts. The facts is there were bullets shot They were not shot by her. That's the facts. The facts is her windows were rolled up and the car was halfway out of the parking lot. So that means she was trying to leave. The facts. That's what I want to base it on, as they would say anything else, the facts. The facts is she's a mother. The facts is she has 3 children. The facts are she has family that love her. The facts are she has friends that love her. Those are facts. And that's what we want to base it on, the facts, not any assumptions. The father of the children actually died 3 years ago of an aneurysm. So now the children don't have a mother or a father. I thought that when I was young, growing up, they said the customer was always right, and your objective is to what? Please the customer, not to argue back and forth with the customer. So I believe that the situation could have been diffused. You know, even from the officer, it could have been diffused. There was definitely a different alternative that he could have took.